Why your silence holds more power than you ever imagined. Hey everyone, it's great to have you back on the channel. Thanks for joining us today. Our topic is one that holds immense strength. Why your silence is stronger than you know. Take a moment to absorb that. If you find this content valuable, don't forget to show your support by liking, subscribing, and sharing this video. Before we go to the topic, we want to express our gratitude to our amazing viewers who make our content possible. If you enjoy what we create and would like to support us, consider contributing as little as $1 on our Ko-Fi page. Every contribution, no matter how small, goes a long way in helping us maintain and improve the quality of our content. As a special thank you for those who decide to join as members, your name will be featured at the start of our videos, showcasing our appreciation for your generous support. Your backing allows us to continue producing the content you love, and we can't thank you enough for being a crucial part of our community. Find the Ko-Fi link in the description below and become a valued member of our journey. Let's dive right in. Your silence is an incredibly potent tool. In fact, I've dedicated an entire playlist to explore its power, not only in recovering from narcissistic relationships, but also in navigating life's challenges. Your ability to remain silent is something you've always possessed, yet perhaps underestimated its significance. When you were stuck in that toxic relationship with the narcissist, a lot was going on. One big thing, you were being silenced. Your voice didn't matter, your dreams and goals were pushed aside. The narcissist wanted to control you, to stop you from reaching your potential, and it was all part of their plan. Being silenced in that relationship meant losing yourself. You became like an empty shell, just an extension of the narcissist, and you lost sight of who you really were. It's a serious problem happening all around the world, with people falling into these traps every day, and some managing to break free. But even a minute spent in that kind of relationship is too much. When you're silenced like that, your whole world feels like it's crashing down. You're desperate to go back to the happy times, the love-filled days. You want someone to hear you out, to be there for you. But instead, you realize that the person you trusted, maybe even your partner, turned out to be someone who was never there when you needed them. They ran away from you and your problems. Maybe you faced health issues, lost your job, or dealt with other challenges, and the narcissist was nowhere to be found. They watched as your life fell apart, without offering any support or care. But now, after leaving that toxic relationship behind, you're no longer silenced by the narcissist. Hopefully, you've cut off all contact with them, blocked them, and removed anyone connected to them from your life. If you can't do that, try to stay under the radar, not giving them any attention. Your silence now is a powerful thing. It's not the silence forced upon you by the narcissist. It's a choice you're making. You're observing, learning, and healing. There's a lot to do after leaving a narcissistic relationship. Healing, learning about narcissism, setting boundaries, and understanding what happened. But one of the most powerful tools you have is your silence. By going no contact with the narcissist, you're sending a clear message that you see through their facade, you're breaking free from their control, and you're not falling for their manipulations anymore. You're taking back your power and realizing that what you thought was real was just a twisted illusion created by the narcissist. The narcissist played all sorts of mind games with you. They manipulated you, made you doubt your own reality, ignored you, shut you out, and flew into rages for no reason. They projected their own faults onto you, sometimes pretended to be what you wanted them to be. But what they really did was trap you during that early stage when everything felt perfect. You fell for their act, but it's not your fault. No one teaches us how to spot toxic people or set boundaries, especially not in school. You probably shared a lot about yourself with the narcissist, especially in the beginning and even throughout the relationship. They like it that way because they want information to control you, but they don't want to share anything about themselves. They keep different groups of people separate because they know if they ever come together, they might figure them out and leave. Now looking back, you realize oversharing was a mistake. You didn't know who you were dealing with, and you were probably too eager to please, unable to say no. But saying no is important. It's saying yes to yourself. At the time, though, you didn't realize that. You were vulnerable when you met the narcissist, maybe going through a tough time or starting fresh somewhere. They saw that and took advantage, knowing they could drain you of everything you had to offer. But now that you're wiser, your silence is powerful. You can quickly tell who's worth your time and who's not. You don't have to explain yourself or defend your choices. You don't have to worry about coming home to someone who's completely different from who they pretended to be. You've learned to protect yourself by going silent, and that's the way forward. Blocking the narcissist might not happen right away, but eventually you'll see it as a step towards security and peace of mind. You'll realize they don't matter anymore, even though they once seemed like everything. You were giving your all every day, but it was all for nothing. The narcissist was never there for you when you needed them. They'd vanish when you expected them to show up, skipping your events or even important occasions like birthdays or graduations. Being around them felt like walking on eggshells, with tension so thick you could cut it with a butter knife. Ironically, you'd often feel more lonely sitting next to them than you do now, post-relationship, when you're alone. But being alone now is different. After healing and slowing down, you figured out what you want and what you won't tolerate. You know how to spend your time and invest in yourself. Back then, you were lost in a fog, just existing instead of living, all because you fell for their act and let them silence you. Now you've realized the power of your own silence. You owe it to yourself to live a fulfilling life, and you've had to go through tough times to realize that. Slowing down, conserving your energy, and choosing who to share your thoughts and words with, that's the real path. Your silence is a superpower. You don't have to be the loudest voice in the room or go along with the crowd. Stand firm against anything that doesn't align with your values. You don't have to laugh at off-color jokes or be part of herd mentality. Be true to yourself and stand against narcissism. That's the message for today. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did making it. Have a great day or night, wherever you are. Remember, you're not alone. Take care, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.